Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Overlord. We have switched back to the good character, the one that we've been playing as through most of the game. But I do think that at this point I'm going to go ahead and do some more of the abyssal areas. That's why we're back in Evernight Forest. This is the next one that we're going to do. I did go ahead and play through both of the two that we'll be doing here in the next sets of videos. That's all of what we're going to be doing next, is those two abyss areas. And I'm a little glad that I did, because I did get stuck at a place in each of them, so they can be a little confusing.
Another of those gates. Perhaps all that concentrated evil from those heroes is forcing something to the surface, like some kind of suffocating pustule.
I hear it's a new theatrical production about the glories of the elven race.
So this abyssal area, as he was just saying, is where they have set up a play for the elves to come and see. It's not quite what you would expect necessarily, though. We have our standard group with us. It's 5 blues and the rest are all brown. Don't know why I'm even really worried about killing them. We don't really need any more life force at this point. Going to the left, there is just this one big thing here that you can break. They seem to vary a good bit. Some of them have given me all sorts of stuff. Anything from tons of gold and life force of all 4 colors to what that one was, and pretty much it didn't give anything. To the left here loops back around to the portal that we came in. I'm not sure why they gave you a separate path to it. Especially since you don't even get a confirmation that you want to zone or not. As soon as you step onto it, it takes you back. So first time through I did step onto it and accidentally have to zone back into the area.
Those roots don't seem to like the light.
So we sent our minions down to touch that switch, turned on a light, and that opened up this path.
My eyes! My poor eyes!
The vines were just like this, where we were blocking off this area. There's a switch there that will let us open up that area, but we'll have to get around to it first.
Places, everybody! Elves.
My eyes cannot continue to watch this travesty.
Roots! And over on Green Haze! Ah, I see we have a special guest in the back. Now, welcome to the terror of Evernight Forest. I do hope you enjoy the show. Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully deep in the Evernight Forest, protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Oh, brother, how lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Aye, my friend, we are. Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Cold and uncaring harlot, eh? The writer of this play doesn't seem to like the Mother Goddess much. Or the elves, for that matter. I think I'm a fan already.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Now that's entertainment.
Act 3, in which the terror comes to Evernight Forest. Oh, where is it? Where's the terror? I want the terror! Oh, what do you mean it's broken? Okay, back to Act 1 again, everyone. It's not like you lot don't need the practice.
Oh, shame! Just as it was getting good. Perhaps you should locate this terror of Evernight, sire. He'll end things with a bang.
So, the whole thing that makes this abyssal area a bad place for the people of its land is it is just a repeat of that same play over and over that shows the dwarves defeating the elves.
Evernight Forest, protected by the unworthy deity.
Now that we've flipped that switch, we've turned the lights on and cleared the path out here, you can go down into the stands and work your way through a bunch of fighting.
My friend,
there's not really any need for it. It won't let you get anywhere useful at this point.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship.
So we're going to come back out here and go down this path now. There are some wraiths to have to fight. You also do have the plants all along the sides of the path that you can use to gain some life force if you need it. Don't remember if there was anything really useful back in here. I think breaking open most of these stones just release some beetles that you can kill for additional life force. Over here we've got a health pit, a mana pit, and the ability to summon all 4 colors of minions. We've got regenerating armor. I will be more likely to go ahead and step into the fights as the Overlord a little more often, because what little bit of damage I may end up taking will usually get healed back up before we have another fight, so you don't wear down at all. And then we could have come across the back of the stands there and gotten to this area through there.
How lucky
it's
we
easier to go the way that I
to
went.
live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Aye, my friend, we are.
There's the abyss stone, sire. Oberon's roots are covering
And
it.
right here there's a switch that anytime you hit it,
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship.
it starts the play over. So at any point that you're needing a certain part of the play to come up, you can go and hit that and make sure that it gets back to the beginning.
Roly! That must be the terror.
Okay, and that is a new enemy type right there that will absolutely decimate your minions. So I'm going to go ahead and leave all of my minions right here and go down and fight him by myself.
Browns!
We've got wraiths that have guns in this area. You've got all sorts of different little paths you can use to get the people up to them to try to get them to stop being able to shoot you. I will go ahead and wipe them out because even though I have played through this area and it hasn't been very long, I won't be surprised at all if I get turned around and have to circle through some areas multiple times before I remember for sure how to go. So the less things that are around to attack me, the better. Although some things will continue to just keep spawning, so I won't ever be completely free of enemies. Go ahead and fill our numbers back in while we're here. We've got a tower portal there. Should not ever end up needing it.
This must be where those wraiths playing the dwarves get ready, sire. Ah, splendid work. Very moving. You couldn't
So here is where the wraiths that are playing the part of the dwarves amass for their part of going out and killing the elves during the play. Turning this wheel will allow us to outdo to them.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground.
Kind of a little too
Precious
slow
forest.
to be able to do it on this round of the play. But we're about out of time anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Probably will pick back up as soon as I can, so we will still have to sit through some of the play. But we will continue through this abyssal area in the next video.